My name is Maxima. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona, and for the past 10 years, I've dedicated my life to advocating for migrant, indigenous, and marginalized people here in this city and this state, and fighting for humanity and dignity of all. So I came here when I was 5 years old. So I was very young. All I remember is the sound of gravel, the sound of rocks when you step on gravel, and that it was really dark. Part of growing up with family members who are undocumented and being undocumented as a child, it's really this experience of always living, being afraid of something, right? If that's like driving down the street and you see a cop car that's just there, if you see a cop car that's outside anywhere, school, the grocery store, any building, it's having that anxiety that automatically builds up. In 2010, we had SB 1070 here in the state of Arizona. That was the first time where I realized the impact of being undocumented and what that was going to be like living here in the state. That was also the first time where I found community and people who were in my same situation fighting back against anti-migrant legislation. I came to find community of other youth who were also undocumented and trying to figure out what a solution for us was. And at the same time, SB 1070 came in the middle of it and really shined light on youth and the leadership of youth who always lead the way when it comes to historical change here in this country. We were then transferred to 4th Avenue Jail. Here in Maricopa County, we have ICE inside all of our jails that is allowed by Sheriff Paul Pinzon. Because I have DACA and I was arrested, I was then put on an ICE hold, meaning that when I am released from jail, I am then handed over to immigration. While this is happening and through all of these hours outside in the community, there are people from organizations, elected officials, and friends who are organizing and asking for my release. All of a sudden, I see an officer come and he has an ankle monitor. And so then I put my foot on the bench. And this officer comes with the ankle monitor, and I put my foot on the bench and he puts the ankle monitor on me while this officer is moving around paperwork. And then, the officer asked me, "Do you have a ride for someone to pick you up?" And so I said, "I think so, I don't know. Can I call my attorney?" And my attorney says, "Yes, there's about 100 people that are outside waiting for your release." Yeah, I think it's around people that get put through this process every single day. Being able to see that the police and criminal system is the same as the immigration system. They are both upheld by ultimately profiting off the lives of Black and brown people in detention and incarceration. And ultimately, it is that whole system that needs to shift and change